So, happy Tuesday morning. Oh my goodness. So I hope all is going well for everybody. I got to bed late last night, which I've been doing lately. So, tonight is the night I go to bed early. You should have seen me running around this morning again. Which again, I'm so glad I have this schedule. Because I tell you, it gives me a reason to get up in the morning. And I tell you what, it's hard for me to maintain a schedule where I'm going to meditate, take time to myself, do things like this. It's not easy. So, taking that breath, shoulders relaxing, listening to the cards like they're the sounds of the waves. And seeing what the universe has for us. See if there's any tips or tricks. See if there's any angers or resentments to take a look at. Things that might pop up in the middle of the day that might throw us off our game and make us react. Maybe if we talk about it this morning and we slow down, which is what I'm doing right now. Maybe if we talk about it and slow down, if something does pop up today and we've already looked at it in the cards, maybe we can react differently and just surprise everybody. Didn't want to get up. Oh, me neither, Carla. I will tell you. Well, Mina got in late last night. She had to work and I stayed up to be with her. So, and I have that whole seasonal affective thing where it's like I just can't sleep, so I'm going to have to start taking melatonin for about 4 or 5 days. So, with all of that, in my very interesting life, right? Let's see what we got here. Let's see what the universe has for us. Here is our stack. Oh, make that doesn't fall off. There we go. I'm going to make this into 3 separate stacks, each one a thread going out to the universe. Each one of these a different conversation. So with that, I am going to, I got something here that's sliding, so I'm going to prop that so it doesn't fall on the cards. There we go. And with that, since it's Tuesday, let's take a look at what's going on underneath everything. Let's take a look at the bottom here. And remind myself to take the card's advice, just because since I'm tired, sometimes it's like I go into autopilot. But I want to remind myself that it's like I am here to take a breath. I am here to relax my shoulders. And I am actually asking the universe to tell me what I need to know. See what it has to share with all of us today. Which we're going to start out with Temperance. And what do we mean by Temperance? It's just that. You remember the Temperance movement in the United States? You know, trying to temper people's drinking. We know how that went. Temperance, it's that internal dialogue we have that says, hey, maybe we need to just slow down. We need to balance things out. Maybe eating another one is not a good idea, no matter how good red velvet is. But it's also about just finding that internal balance, because when we are out of balance, that's when it throws us off, and that's when our angers and resentments pop up. When we go hungry, angry, lonely, or tired, we're not in balance. Good morning, Chloe. So we're not doing readings this morning. What we do is every morning we do a general meditation. It's a daily reflection where we just kind of reach out to the universe and see what's going on. But as I always say, if you go to MyTarot.org, you'll see a link to our Facebook page where you can hang out. And generally, I don't even charge for readings. If it's somebody that gives, that's all it is. It's just a community of trying to give. So, but you are more than welcome here. If you do want a reading, you can just actually go to My Tarot, and I've got a link there if you just need a reading. But if you don't want to do it if you just want a free reading, just go to My Tarot Facebook page. There. So, and that's for anybody else listening. But we have our Temperance. Don't go hungry, angry, lonely, or tired, because each one of those is throwing us out of balance. Oh. And that's using that internal fortitude. That's saying, that voice in our head is saying, no, I want one more. And Strength is saying, Strength is giving us a louder voice that's saying, think about it before you do it. So that is the voice that's saying, think about it before you do it. And twos are nothing but balance. And with the Two of Coins, coins can be home, health, work, finances. But we have two majors here. And so here we have Temperance, and she's looking at the past, and she's how we reflect on our experiences. That's how we learn to have that temperance. That's how we learn to find that balance, because we don't know what our limit is drinking until we overindulge. We don't know what our limit is with how much sleep we may need until we're so tired we get angry, and the day is just miserable, and we make everybody else around us miserable. So there she is saying, okay, look at the past, watch yourself, find the Temperance. It's like, you may want to stay up late again, Jamie, or you may want to overindulge, or you may want to react to something. But Strength is looking forward and saying, you got to think about the future, though. So we need to use this inner strength, because we need to look to the basics. And by basics, twos are the very beginning of the minors, right? So you have your ace, and from the ace it evolves into the two. And so the two is that start. And it is about balance. Twos are a scale. And she's asking us to have the strength to, we need to look towards our home, our health, or our finances. This is probably reflecting on my finances, because I'm about to spend a ton of money. And it's saying, what is the balance? There's such a thing as retail recovery is what it's called. Nothing brings us up more than to buy something new. And this is saying that, are we neglecting the basics? Wow. So, and again, this is this is a full deck. And so when you get 4 or you get 3, actually when you get just 2 majors, that's something. But here we have 3. And this is saying that we are so close. You know, I see the card like this in a sense like this, and I remember the saying that says, don't give up 5 minutes before the miracle. Well, what do you get 5 minutes before the miracle? You know? And so I used to work in a psychiatric hospital, and I was a counselor and all. And so you would tell somebody who has issues with drinking, you know, one of the things is just remember, don't give up 5 minutes before the miracle. You know, this is what happens 5 minutes later. So if we can just have the strength. So this is just saying that when we feel out of balance and like we are about to do that retail recovery, or we're about to do that thing we really know we shouldn't, that would throw us out of balance. It's saying don't give up 5 minutes before that miracle. Don't, you know, just keep the strength just a little bit longer. Don't get angry. Again, don't go hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. So this can be that thing where we are at work and it's just getting to us and getting to us. And our pressure is just building so much that we're about to pop, and then the strength card pops down and reminds us, let it go. Just, it's almost the end of the day. You know, I can do anything for one day. That would kill me if I had to do it for a lifetime. So build up, build up, build up strength. And then again, instead of popping off at work, again, because those are the coins and coins can be work, instead of popping off, we use the strength and everything that it gives us. If we can do this, then we will have reason to celebrate. So for today, let's reflect on the things that make us pop. The things that, as we're going through, again, it could be kids. Oh my gosh, love kids to death. But don't bring in the death part, because if you do it one more time, I'm going to kill you, child. I'm about to explode out of anger. There. Stephen Hilton. I'm a mother of 7. Youngest are 4-year-old twins. This makes so much sense. It makes so much strength. I'm the last of 6 kids. I totally get it. So, this is that whole thing of giving ourselves a break and not giving up. And by doing that, we are rewarded. Because what's the alternative? We do pop, and then everybody's miserable. And that just goes away. So, with that, I hope everybody has an amazing day. I hope everybody has an amazing week. I hope everybody is taking care of themselves. And with that, tonight for me, I'm just going to tell you, as I was saying, I haven't been able to sleep. Haven't been able to get myself to bed early. I'm going to reflect on this card. I'm going to use that internal fortitude. And imagine how much better I'm going to feel tomorrow when I wake up. So thank you all so much. And take care of yourselves, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.